I was invited to the Jenny Bridal Runway show in New York City, and here's my recap. Disclaimer number 1, I don't really know what I'm talking about. Disclaimer number 2, I'm rearranging her runway order for this video. Let's get into it. In these first few dresses I'm showing, she's kind of saying F the veil, and I'm here for it. You'll see in a couple different dresses that we had this like little cape. It's giving superwoman, very main character energy. With this all being in the Barbie era, 10 out of 10. We saw a lot of versions of this. Some big, some small, some flowy, some structured, some see-through, some not. I'm not trying to write a Dr. Seuss novel right now. You get the point. There was a lot of variety, and I really loved the different options she gave us. And this one, everybody stopped breathing when this came down the aisle. The video does no justice. She looked like she was levitating towards me like David Spade. David Blaine, not David Spade. Anyway, we're moving on to the shorter dresses. These first two I'm showing were not my favorite. I feel like I wore them at a middle school dance. But then the other ones came out and I was like, yes, this checks out. This is like 90% of what Pinterest is following right now. She did a black for this one, slay. But this next one was my personal favorite. I'm obsessed. Okay, the sunglasses, the gloves. Please bring gloves back. I love gloves. Gloves. Maybe if I say it enough, people will start doing it. Check out these polka dots. Very fun. But this one, I feel like this will sell so much. The flow, the drapey, the little cape in the back is a little more subtle on that one. But I was just obsessed. Then she sent a couple of these more simple dresses down. The way the fabric laid on this one was gorgeous. Then we got to this. Okay, this little hip detail, the little structure around the hip. I could talk about this forever. I was just genuinely so obsessed with the way that that looked on people's bodies. She did it for a couple different dresses. Then let's get into the bridesmaids dresses. She went heavily into the pinks and blues, which makes sense. We're headed into spring, into summer. Everyone shut up and look at how this is walking. Oh, the flow. Oh, it's just so pretty. And I gotta say, I love the colors of these next two. They felt so fresh and different. We've been living in dusty land for bridesmaids. Dusty sage, dusty blue, dusty mauve. We're not done with that era, which is fine. I love it. I used it for my own wedding, but I think we're headed into a direction where we want to have a little bit more fun with our bridesmaids dresses. This fabric had me gasping, especially when I got a chance to look it up close. Oh, I was there for the florals. And not just that, but also the composition of these particular floral dresses. They were flowy, but also structured, and she had pockets in a lot of these dresses. Okay, we're almost to the end. Couple more wedding dresses. I went through a lot of emotions, particularly with this one, because at first it kind of looked like tissue paper. It was very strange. But then she sent the second design with that same fabric down, and I was shook. I think this is actually my favorite of the entire collection. The contrast of both flowy and light and soft while also having the structure and like glistening fabric. I don't even know how to explain it. It was so amazing. She described her collection as poetic, and like that was exactly what it was. This one was actually my second favorite. The swoopage on the top. Mwah, mwah. I'm realizing now this is a voiceover. You can't see me gesturing the chef kiss motion. I'm not trying to make out with you. Oh, I lied to you. That was not my second favorite. That was actually my third, because this one coming up, oh, that was the second one. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Are you looking? I had the most amazing time at this runway show. It was such an honor to see this in real life and be invited. I'm so grateful for the experience. And anyway, I hope you like my recap. Which one was your favorite wedding dress?